Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. This is card 2 from our Butterfly Brilliance craft kit that I released in March 2021. These might be visible on YouTube. They are unlisted at the beginning so that the people who bought the kit can have free access to them, but they will be released later. So you may be one of the class ladies or you may be someone watching in the future, but whatever, you're welcome, and I hope you will use my ideas and be inspired by them. So this is, as I said, card number 2. It's a double Z card, fold card, so slightly more involved than card 1 was and then it'll probably get simpler towards the end, but I thought I would film this one now. So this is card number 2. Now I have cut out all the bits I need, so I'll go through them as I bring them out, but if you go to JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk you will find this project there, and all your measurements will be there for you. Alright, so I have cut out all the bits. This is the bit that goes on the front piece of the card, so we'll prepare that first, because that may be slightly, well, not tricky, but it's, and that we're going to stamp on that, and the rest will all just get glued on. I'll put these to the side. Let's do this bit first. Now this is where we use our gilding leaf flakes. I'm going to pop everything to the side. Now in the craft box you got sent out, you did get a little bit of these, so I'll just show you how I use these in this card. I have a box, obviously you've just got a small amount in your little baggie. You can buy the tub of it. It's in the January to June catalogue and it's carrying through to the new annual catalogue, so it's good to be available. So it is great fun to play with. I've got quite a lot spare in here which I will use up just now, but if you just bear with me I'll show you how I attach this. Now we do sell heat and stick powder, which means then you can stamp and then you can put the heat and stick powder on, and I'm going to bring in a silicone sheet here so that I don't stick to my paper. I'm just going to take this wee bit and just eyesight in it, break it off, and the same here. Just wanted to have a wee stripe at either end. You can have more than that, you could put lots of stripes along it if you wanted to. I've lost my card. I really have lost my card. It's underneath all my bits, isn't it? I'm just thinking I'll maybe just do another one at this end. The butterfly goes to the other end, so we won't need that. But let's just for instance, vary it up a bit. As you know me, I never do exactly the same thing twice. I'll get my snips, and what I'll do is I'll just cut off the excess, but by doing it this way I get nice straight edge of my gilding flakes. There, get a shot of these. Whoops. This piece is actually 12.6 centimetres by 8.6 centimetres. Oops. Make sure it is stuck down properly and then remove the tape. If you haven't made sure it's stuck down properly, what will happen is the tape will come back with the cover and you don't want that. Right, so that's me taking all of that off. Now just very carefully, as I say, you maybe could use a wee takeaway box or, you know, something similar. You don't need as big a box as this, but I knew I was going to do this on large things and small thing. So I should have some tweezers around. Not quite the tweezers I was looking for, but I'm just bringing all these flakes over to... Now, it is quite static and it's very light, so it will move about a fair bit. If you cough or sneeze in here, you've had it. I will get the tub out. I didn't get it out ready, but I will get it now. Well, I would get it out, but it's not there where it should be. Why does that always happen that there's all... Oh, here it is. Wrong drawer, Janice, wrong drawer. I have got quite a lot in the corner here though. You see that? I breathed. Just get a bit more out. Now I have done class kits with this. I've done a craft date with my team and sent them all out a wee baggie like you got in your kit, and obviously the other people who bought the class or craft box. It's not really a class this time. No, I haven't done written instructions this time, except you will get written instructions on my blog. I think there's more than enough out now, so let's just... So you're just trying to pop the flake near your sticky bit now, and I'm just going to take my sponge and I'm just going down where the tape is and just rubbing it all. And I just keep this wee bit of sponge in this box now. Just rub over a few times. This is just a wee bit of sponge, that's all. Firm enough to let the flakes know what we want them to do, but not going to do them any damage. So just gently knock off the surplus and back into your box. Now you can use that again next time. Just gently when you see what that went on the lid there. We'll have gold leaf all round the house, but well, there's worse things you can have spilt in your house, surely. Okay, so that's our gold leafing. What's it called? It comes in this tub. Gilded leafing. Easy to use. As I say, we have heat and stick powder, which means then you can use it with stamped images. You can pop this on dimensionals and make, you know, your wee embellishments, etc. So there's loads you can do with it. Now, as I say, that tub, I've still got loads in it, but I have given away so much of that. As I say, I've done a team event where they all got, there's 10 of us, so everybody got a wee bag, and then I've done the kits that have been sent out, or the craft box that's been sent out to everybody this month. So yeah, there's still loads left, and I've used it in a lot of projects and quite a few films, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, pop that to the side. I've die cut the sheet of designer series paper that you got that has the 6 butterflies on it. You cut that out with the one die, which I showed you that in card 1. So I've die cut them all out, and 2 of them I will use in this card. I've actually got 2 of these cut out, but I only need 1 in the card. I've cut out this swallowtail. Well, that's what I believe it's, a swallowtail, from the dies. The die set is amazing, and I'm so glad you all bought it, because I didn't have to die cut out for you. So yeah. And this, the designer series paper is not, but the stamp set and the dies are carrying over to the 2021 to 2022 annual catalogue. So they will be available for another year if you're watching this afterwards. So it's just something pretty. And I've cut out some flowers this time. These ones are from this set. Lacy Petals dies. Now I don't think this is carrying over to the annual catalogue, but it is available until the end of June 2021. It's a lovely set and it's a lovely stamp set with it too. I just die cut them just for that extra accents. You can do whatever you want to add to yours for the extra accent. On this one I used one of the dies from the Flowering Vine Designs, and again it's available in the January to June mini, which is there till the end of June. So yeah, I'm loving. I love this swallowtail butterfly. That one's getting a bit fragile because I did do this at my team training as well, so it's been kicking about for a while. So, right, so we need to do the scoring on our card and then start sticking it together. So you've got 2 pieces of basic black card. Well, you'll have a sheet of it, so you need to cut one piece, which is the full length of your A4 card, and it's 10.5 wide. And then this piece is 28 centimetres by 9 centimetres. And we're going to score them. So I'm just going to do it with my score tool because I've done this. I've calculated this whole card in centimetres. So this one we need to score it at, I need to open my arm up as well. Do I? No, actually I don't. Right, so that's okay. Ignore me. All right, so we're going to score it 7.5 centimetres and 15 centimetres. That's as far. It's just 2 scores. The scores on the doors. 7.5 and 15, and then you're going to fold it like that. And then on this thinner piece, again it's the same scores. 7.5 and 15. And again fold it like that. Pop the trimmer away out of the way. Now I have cut the paper to size just to make this a quicker video than it might otherwise be. So let's bring in everything that we need. And we need some glue. Alrighty, so this one is going to be this way up. And it needs this piece, which is 14.4 centimetres by 9 centimetres. So let's stick it down. Look at the paper on the back. It's really hard to decide what side to use. Might have put just a bit much glue there, but never mind. And then, whoops, this piece here, which is 7.1 centimetres by 10.1, is going on here. I nearly always use wet glue for this type of thing because it just gives me a minute to make sure it's centred and where I want it. Now I've chosen not to put anything there and leave that black, but you might want to put a bit of your designer series paper there. I'm just going to bring in my bone folder. I didn't mean to bring my pokey pin for my glue bottle, but never mind, it was stuck to my bone folder in the tub. Just to make sure my folds are, so that's that one. Now, when we put this together, this is going to go like that. I'm going to glue what we need on it, and then that'll sit in the middle when it's closed like that. Alright, I'll do that slowly when I'm assembling that bit. But this bit needs to be, it's going to be that way up. I'm just going to do my creases. Alright, but then the piece that we put the gilding leaf on is going to go here. So let's get some glue on it. It's got gold gilding leaf on the back and everywhere. So I tell my husband he's a lucky man, he lives in a house with lots of glitter and gold. And of course lots of backs of dimensionals as well though. Yeah, being married to a crafter's not always the best. Right, and then we've got these pieces of this speciality paper. There was a 6x12 piece of that in all the boxes that I sent out, so that's going to go on here. And then this piece is going to go on there, it's layered, it's a bit smaller. Now these pieces are 7.1 centimetres by 8.6, and then the basic white is 6.7 centimetres by 8.2 centimetres. And that's the bit we're going to stamp our greeting on. Now you just need to choose any of your stamp sets, whatever stamp set that you've got greetings in, and do what you want on it. So on the original one I did, I think that was the Flowering Vines stamp set that's not on my desk right now, but Parcels and Petals is, so I'll just take something from it. I think thank you, because that's always handy. Who doesn't need a thank you card? And this has got a beautiful script actually. So choosing one of the colours that kind of coordinates here is, so we've got in here we've got loads of colours in here, haven't we? So I think I'll just go for Magenta Madness. And Misty Moonlight. I'll get my wee block. Oh, I'm doing it the opposite way round to what my head was going to do, but never mind. But thank you. And I need another block. Now, these flowers on this side, I don't know if there's any of this. This is retiring and there might be some left. I'm just going to stamp some of these with the Misty Moonlight actually. I was going to do it the other way about, but you know, there's no rules. So I'm just going to again, need to leave a wee bit space to write your message. But if you do kind of, oh, I might as well just do another wee bit here. You need to write small. Okay. So it's entirely up to you what you do as your greeting. I'm just using up, and I've got, this is left from card 1 when I was doing my splatters. And then the butterfly. And so in this one, the original one, as I said, I used some of the Vine Design. I cut out the circular die cut and then I chopped it up a wee bit. This time I have done, I told you earlier and I've forgotten again, I had these around Lacy Petals die. So you just choose, if you've got a scrap of gold, you don't have to. Do you know, you don't have to. It doesn't, it just, I think I'm just putting 2 here. Or maybe just put the 2 big ones. I don't know. Right, I'm just going to pop these because I'm going to be putting the butterfly anyway, so we'll just stick them on anyway. We'll put the butterfly on once we've assembled the card, simply because of it being 3D. I'll just pop these up. I should have another little one and I don't know where it is, but we'll just stick this one there. And as I say, the butterfly is going to cover a bit of it. It just gives it just a bit of interest. You could do this flower without a butterfly, but the whole thing is about our butterflies. So right, so when this is going to be in the middle like that. I'm just going to try and hold this so you can see there is a bit of overlap between the folds. There, that's it. This one sits underneath. So what I'm looking at it on my side, you know, so I don't want my glue to go beyond there. So I'm just picking that up with my finger. And I don't want my glue to go beyond there. So I'll go a wee bit further in from there. So just again, just check where you want your glue and just do one bit at a time. Okay, so again, so set that down so it fold it flat. Kind of have that as if it was just one panel going on your card so that it's in the middle. Just eyeball it, you don't have to be perfect. It is a handmade card. Just give that a minute to grip and then we'll put glue on this whole panel. And lift it up and then pop it down, fold it under, and then when you're happy that it's sitting where so you want to be able to close your card nice and flat like that. Just give it a moment, and then really all that's left to do is add a butterfly. I'm just letting the glue grip. I'm just putting some glue on the middle of his body, or her body, and why did I say he? I have no idea. To hold it down because I'm gluing onto the metallic and the base of the card. So just again, give it a moment to take a hold. And also wanted the 2 from the 6, whoops, I don't want to come, from the 6 butterflies that we cut out from the designer series paper, I want the 2 small ones. Again, you don't have to do that, you can keep them for another project. I'm just popping that one there. And that one there. Just a bit of, it's a kind of extra fancy card. And then I did give you in the kits half a pack of our gold gems. Let's let me get some out of here because of course I didn't remember to get them ready. Don't know if I've got any left, we'll see. Oh, there's the other flower, I might stick that one as well. Right, here we go. was one stray there in the packet, so I'm just going to not waste it and pop it in. Whoops. Just put some gold gems. I'm going to put the bigger ones down here, I think. Maybe up here. There you go. Well done. So there's here's the original one. That's my original, and there this time I've put 2 strips there and different greeting. But it's a fun card, a wee bit extra work, but I think it was worth it. So thank you very much for sticking with me to the end of this video. Please subscribe. Please press the bell icon and ring the bell so that you get notified when I'm coming on again. And thank you very much.